Hi, my name is Peter Cochrane. Welcome to my world of out-of-the-box thinking. If you live in the outback, it can be a real problem getting a signal, and I mean 2.5 and 3G, but Wi-Fi as well. Well, I got a really cool solution here. You go down to the hardware store and buy yourself a $20 satellite dish, and you get a USB dongle that's 3G or Wi-Fi. You mount it right at the focal point, and a lot of the time you can get a really good signal and you can get online. Like a lot of professionals, I find myself traveling an awful lot, and I visit all kinds of beautiful and very remote locations. But you know what? I'm always a little bit concerned about being ill on the road. And if I was, my medical records are back in the UK in Ipswich. There is no reason why they couldn't be with me all the time. This memory stick can store all my medical records and images from the day I was born till the day I die. But governments and big companies seem to be dedicated to creating a mighty Wurlitzer of a solution when we really need a mouth organ. There's no doubt about it, green energy is a big deal today. But whatever I look at, whether it be wind power, solar energy, or any other form that is popular, I find it just doesn't cost in thermodynamically. We need to find a way of working with nature instead of against her. Over my shoulder, you'll see some algae. It's being powered by ultraviolet radiation from the sun. We can farm this algae and we can convert the energy that it's collected back to electrical power. Mother Nature engineers systems bottom up. She uses very, very simple entities to create incredible complexity and beauty. In contrast, we engineer and build very, very complex systems to achieve very simple outcomes. But in the next phase of our development, we're going to learn a lot more about reverse engineering what nature has done over the last 2 billion years. Like a lot of people without fibre to the home, I've had to make do with ADSL broadband, and getting enough broadband has been a bit of a problem. So what I've done is I've installed 2 broadband lines and I've then aggregated them together. So instead of just getting 5 megabits, I now get 10 megabits per second. Over the past 15 years, online banking has become increasingly insecure and risky. We used to use one computer, one phone line, and a specific dial-up modem. We then had a name and a PIN. That was secure. Today, we travel the world, we use any machine from any location, and the only thing that stands between us and fraud is our name and our PIN. All so easy to imitate. But I've got a neat solution for you. All I did was type my PIN, but the computer at the other end can recognize the rhythm that I type and says, it's me. And even if I give you my PIN, you can't do it. If you ask anybody in industry, what do they do when their PC or laptop has a problem? It isn't to call the IT department right off the bat. They actually turn to the person next to them, or they call a friend. And about 99% of the time, they manage to fix the problems themselves. So it begs the question, what do we have IT departments for? Surely it's not to just upgrade the next version of Office, is it? That was just a few examples of interesting problems, interesting solutions, and out-of-the-box thinking. If you explore my homepage, you'll get movies, PowerPoint slide sets, and thousands of articles and blogs as well. A lot more depth for you to explore. Do enjoy. This is Peter Cochrane saying goodbye.